Story time. Brian Boru and the Puca. What is the Puca? It is the fairy who shapeshifts in Irish mythology. They take many different forms. They can take the shape of a squirrel, a fox, a badger, a hound, an old man, but their favourite is that of a horse or a couple. They would take this shape and play tricks on unsuspecting Irishmen. You could be walking home late at night from the pub and the Puca would emerge. It would sneak up behind you in the guise of a horse and at the right moment throw its head between your legs, throw you up onto its back and race you around, terrorising you in the process. But you could meet them in the night time. You could also meet them in the day. And many an Irish wife was told a story of their husband coming back at 5 a.m, stinking like a brewery, and he says, "It wasn't my fault, my love. I was coming back at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. and the bloody Puca usher had got me and it raced me and it was terrible an usher." And sure, the wives, they'd always have the wooden spoon or the shillelagh ready to give him another whack to teach him not to be messing in the pub and not to be messing with the Puca, because you wouldn't know what the Irishman would be getting up to. Now, Brian, his connection to Puca is one day he was wandering through an enchanted forest, just like the one we're in now in Clare. And as he made his way through, he came across one of these magical beasts. It grabbed a hold of him, it threw him onto its back, and it raced with him, running between the trees like the speed of light. And Brian had to hold on for dear life. He ripped the hairs from its mane and used them to tie himself on to the beast. And it raced the whole length and breadth of the country. It ran up to the north, down to the south, all the way to the east in Dublin, and finally back here to the west to County Clare, where after running the whole way across the country, it collapsed, exhausted. And wasn't Brian exhausted too? So he had enough energy left to tame the beast before it disappeared. And to this very day, Brian is the only man to have ever tamed a Puca.